Hi, I'm making this video to sell this Pro Tools system. Right now it's at our location where we do lights and sound, and my life has just kind of grown away. So I used to own this company called Jupiter Studios, and this was our Studio A back in the day. So right now it's up in this sound booth and we just really do not need it. We're trying to make room for live streaming. I was not planning on getting rid of the desk. I was really planning on just selling. This is the Pro Tools computer and it has 3 cards. And then this is the 3 192. I can give you the racks if you want them. You can even do something with this board really. But of course, keyboard, mouse. Let me sit down and tell you all about it. So first, as you can see, there's 3 192s and they are right now all hooked up. They are on all these really long cables that I will give you. They're actually cable snakes and we had them hooked up to patch bays. They all work. This third channel does not work. Is the computer itself. It's an older computer. I'm about to give you the stats on it. And it also has this iLock card that has a ton of plugins. Next thing I wanted to show you is Pro Tools. All right, it's called up, but I just wanted to show you that it actually records. As you can see, it's recording. Now I happen to have 6 live mics hooked up. You can see it coming in this particular one, and it's coming in, and you can do lots of tracks. So it's, it's a 192 track system. We have done an amazing amount of recording on this. Next thing I always want to show you is we had gathered a ton of plugins. So I'm going to go through this plugin list relatively quickly. I don't know if you can actually see them, but I'll give you an idea of what's there. Okay, this is under EQs, and okay, here's dynamics, and I'm pretty sure every single one of those work. I'm pretty sure. The ones I like is Lin mastering stuff. All this SSL stuff. All right, I mean, I really go through all of these. Like I said, we have auto tune, which is so much better than the Waves one. All right, there's this stuff here. Go through delays, do the modulation, harmonic stuff. This is like guitars and distortion into this, so you can record your guitars if you've ever done this. The thing about this Pro Tools system is I got on here and I started trying to record some stuff, and it's really, I swear, it's not much different than the new stuff. There's some little stuff that's bigger, but what's different about this TDM system as opposed to one you're going to have on your laptop is it just runs. That's the biggest thing. It has lots of processing power and it doesn't get clogged up. You don't have delays and things like that. And it's really solid and you have lots of inputs. So you have 24 inputs. Okay, this is the one called Other. And that's the biggest difference. Like, well, why don't I just get Pro Tools, whatever? And the biggest thing is, it's just if you're going to record a band or want to record a lot of stuff, these things are still, they're beasts. They still sound really, really good. So okay, so the other thing you need to know is this is version 10.3. So the computer tower has value. It's it has 48 RAM and it's got what 2x24 quad. So I think it's got 8 processors. That's 2 times 4, and then 48 gigs of RAM. I don't mind giving the serial number because I know some people like to look this up. So I will repeat this now. H0035030WEUF is the serial number if you want to look it up. Something else you'll get as a huge bonus is just a massive drum and sound library that we have collected. We were in business for 25 years and we collected drum samples, just here's stuff from Dr. Dre, Loud Productions, Drum Boy, all this kind of stuff, Producer's Choice Starter Kit. There is just a massive amount. And then there's just this sound effects library, and this is for like Foley sounds and here's a library of dinosaur sounds. I need to move that, I need to copy that. Way more drum samples. This is Vengeance A, B, and then there's in these folders. There's also like folders of folders. Like this was all my favorite drum samples and other guys' drum samples. Hollywood Edge library is super expensive. That's for other stuff. This is a library I made for a bunch of choices that I had done. And like I say, this is all this other stuff. I mean, it's just trap music, hip hop music. We have a ton of stuff. And then for MIDI programs. Okay, so there are lots of MIDI programs. So you get a MIDI keyboard and you can run it. And just to show you where these are, you're going to go into this part, the native instruments, under instruments, and we have all these things. So Kodak is a synth program, and Element is a synth program, but this one's really cool. It's a Contact. We have a bunch of libraries for that, and they're really expensive normally. And there's some things that I totally miss. So Lumiere is like really spacey stuff, and Adagio violins, and we got the City Brass. The City Brass by sounds amazing, and this is just a bunch of orchestral stuff. And so this is like those movie score type stuff. This is an example of what Kodak's looks like, and this is Omnisphere. I completely miss. It has all that really spacey stuff. I hope I'm getting in there. And then over here, let's look at just one more. Give me an example of all of these. Omnisphere. So using Blue Cat Audio and Range Rewire, that's what we used to do to work ourselves around licensed plugins, basically, when our guys were doing that. Okay, so that is that. Anyway, this is the video I was hoping to get it. Now, what's happening is we're getting a live streaming system. Those computers just like that. I need this space, so I'm going to be taking this thing out and moving it. Anyway, this is it. If you have any questions, just ask, okay?